Hello, welcome back. Hello, welcome back to The Roots. So if you are back again, welcome to all of my new subscribers, new viewers, new anything, commenters, likers. Welcome. If this isn't your first time and this is like your second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, whatever time coming, welcome. Hi, how you doing? Thank you for coming back and thank you for watching. This is The Roots, of course. And today is Motivational Monday. And what is today's topic? Today's topic is nothing can hold you back. Boom. You see it. Nothing can hold you back. That probably sounds so ridiculous and asinine, but I'm going to explain it to you. So our verse for today is Psalms 92:12, and it says, "The righteous will flourish like a palm tree." That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. Okay? The righteous will flourish like a palm tree. You see it down below. What does that mean? So I don't know who's ever seen a palm tree. If you've ever been to like Florida or anywhere where palm trees grow, if you've ever seen a palm tree in a giant storm, like in a really big storm, really bad winds are just everywhere, rain is everywhere, they always bend. They like bend as close to the ground as possible, but they never break, but they always bend. That's for sure. You are the palm tree. The righteous are the palm tree. Whomever your higher power is, whomever you believe in, whatever you believe in, I would like to believe that it would tell you the same thing, which is that you can't be held back by anything. Period. The only person who is capable of holding you back from what you're destined for is you. That's it. What is destined and what's ordained for you, what's been written in the sand for you, will never miss you. And that's a fact. That I promise you. If something misses you, it was not yours. It wasn't meant for you. It wasn't in the cards for you. Or maybe it was only in the cards temporarily to teach you a lesson. But nothing can hold you back. Nothing, no one, not an idea, not a thought, not even a plot can hold you back from being the truest form of yourself and reaching your greatest potential. Nothing at all. You are the palm tree. You will bend, but you will not break. You will bend and feel like you are about to crash right into the ground because you are so close to the bottom, but you're not going to break. Why won't you break? Because a palm tree stands strong in all weather. A palm tree can only bend, but it takes a whole lot more force for it to break. So even in the wildest of storms, just like the storms of our lives, just like those times like we talked about in the last video where it feels like pure destruction, pure turmoil, nothing is going right, that is your storm. There is lightning, there is thunder, there is heavy rains, there is the sky being dark, everything is just blackness, and not in the melanin type of way, but just pure blackness. You can't see the light, you can't see the rainbow at the end of the tunnel. It's just pure nothingness to you. In those times where the wind is circling the fastest, it's going 90 miles an hour, you're getting hit from every which direction with debris and dust and rain and hail and everything else that could potentially come at you, you will bend, but you will not break. Because breaking is a mentality, it's not a physical aspect, it's a mentality. And if you stand strong and stand steadfast in who you are, in your faith, and whomever you believe in, you will bend, but you will not break. You will bend and hit that floor and bounce right back up when the storms and the winds are over. And like I said before, you always have those seasons of highs and lows. There'll be times where everything seems great, everything seems wonderful, everything seems perfect. And then there'll be times where it's months or even years worth of just turmoil. And you can't see positivity, you just can't see a way out. And in those times, you have to hold to who you are. You have to hold to your faith. You have to keep steadfast in the fact that this is part of me bending. But even with you bending gives you perspective. Because as a palm tree, you stand straight up. You can see everything from the top. You get to see everything down below as tiny little ants. Or you can see the sky so clearly above you. But that bend, when when you're at the bend like this, I'm getting closer to the ground. So it's giving me more perspective of what's down there. And so in that time period where you're bending, gain your perspective. Learn from that bend. Learn from that turmoil. Learn from that struggle. Learn from that strife. Learn from all of that. Because that'll be what carries you through the seasons of success, the seasons of amazingness, the seasons of positivity. That truly will be what carries you. And if you can't figure out how to appreciate the storm, how do you appreciate the sunshine? If you can't figure out how to hold your head high when everything is falling apart all around you, how are you going to be able to do so when all of the blessings are overflowing? So you will bend again, but you will not break. You will bend 1,000,000 times. Oprah didn't become Oprah overnight. It took years for Oprah to be Oprah. And in those years, she faced rejection after rejection after rejection. She was told she couldn't, she wouldn't, she shouldn't. She needs to do this and do that and quiet down and pipe down. She was told 1,000,000 things. And now she's one of the richest women in the world. Opened up schools in Africa, has programs in America, programs overseas, television shows. She's Oprah. She has a channel. Not a YouTube one. An actual channel. She has a magazine. So when I tell you, you will bend, but you will not break, Oprah bent, but she never broke. If she had allowed herself to be broken down by her circumstances and by her storms, then she would have never reached this point in her life. She would have never become the Oprah that we know. And that doesn't mean that she didn't have the struggle, because we're quick to see the finished product and not understand the footsteps that it took to get there. Everybody bends, trust me, but not everybody bounces back. Everyone bends, literally everyone. I bend a lot. Life happens, and sometimes I'm closer to the ground than what I think I am. And I'm down there getting all the perspective I can while I cry my eyes out, while I scream my heart out. But when it's all said and done, I'm bouncing right back up to where I'm supposed to be and elevating like I should. Same thing that you should be doing. You have it. You see it inside of you. You know what your dreams are. You know what your passion is. You know who you want to be. You know the ideas that you have for yourself, the vision you have for yourself. Keep that vision. Don't lose it just because you're bending. Don't lose it because you're in the mix of a storm. Don't lose it because somebody else said that you weren't capable or you weren't enough. Never lose that fire. Never lose that strength. Never lose that faith that you have in yourself and in your surroundings. Everything is working together for your good, even when it seems like it's not. Yes, I know that some people are like, no, it doesn't. Yes, it does. Even when it seems like everything is falling apart, trust me when I tell you, when you reach that moment of success, you'll understand why it had to fall apart for something better to come together. You'll understand why you had to go through a storm in order for you to be where you are now. So you'll bend. A lot of times, life will happen. Especially if you're on the journey of following your passion, going back to school, being a parent, working multiple jobs, following your dreams, whatever the case may be, you'll bend plenty of times. Trust me, you might even feel like, no, I am breaking this time. This is not bent anymore. This is a broke. Even when you feel like that, turn to your faith in yourself. Turn to your faith in your higher power. Turn to your faith in the fact that every time I complain about how I'm going to pay the rent, how I'm going to pay the bills, how I'm going to get to work, how I'm going to get this job, God did it for you. Every single time. Even when you thought he hadn't done it for you, he did it for you. Or whomever you believe in did it for you. Why would this time be any different? Why would he bring you this far just to leave you here? This is not where you end. This is just where you break. No. See? Caught y'all. This is just where you bend, not where you break. You may feel like you're breaking, you may feel like the world's coming to an end, but nothing, no one, no idea can break you. None. Believe in yourself. Nothing can break you. You will only bend. You are the palm tree. You will flourish. Even amidst the storm, you will flourish. If no one else tells you that, I told you that. No matter what you're doing, where you're going, what you're trying to accomplish, you will bend, but you won't break. You're going to make it, and you're going to flourish, just like the palm tree. So, again, until next time, nothing and no one can stop you. Nothing and no one can hold you back. You got this. You know where you're going. I know where you're going. And it's bouncing back to the top. Okay? So, until next time, till our next Motivational Monday. Bye. This was The Roots. So, see you next time. If you like my videos, please like down below. Comment, subscribe. If you really like my videos, feel free to share with friends. Feel free to bring more friends to my channel, but always make sure to subscribe down below at that red little box that says subscribe. Always hit the subscribe button. Feel free to leave a comment down below, you know, if you're going through something and you just need some motivation, if this video really helped you, if you just need someone to talk to really fast, you just need to vent, or if there's something else that you would like to see me talk about on my Motivational Mondays or even in a different segment, feel free to leave a comment down below. Feel free to send me a message, but always subscribe. And until next time, this is The Roots. Goodbye.